Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. In this video we're going to look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of November in the areas of money, career and finance and abundance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is New Moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Now obviously this is a money, career, finance reading, so we're going to look at this from that perspective, so don't freak out. We're not going to talk about love in this video. So what this card is really all about is new beginnings and renegotiating things. So maybe you might be starting something new, maybe in your job. This can be a good time for you to renegotiate your contract or any kind of deal that you are dealing with, because the Libra is definitely can be connected to that. There might be a new partnership as well that might come into question, but also if there's some kind of a legal question happening in your life, you can definitely expect that it will go your way as well. So just focus on the new things and renegotiating things. Now let's see what the tarot is telling us. Well, in the center you have the beautiful star card, which is all about healing, all about positivity, hope. Your future is very hopeful, and it is in the center of your reading, right? It means it impacts everything that's around it, this hopeful and positive, dreamy energy. This is also your dreams coming to life, because this is a major wish fulfillment card. When the universe is working on your behalf to deliver your wish or something better. Now, this is also a card of healing. So some of you might have gone through some very difficult time, maybe losing your job, losing your business, going through some restructuring, something that was difficult. But when the star shows up, you're actually hopeful. Your hope returns and you recover from whatever you went through. Beautiful energy. The first card in your reading is the Ten of Wands, which shows that an end is coming, or something ended, something that was difficult, something that was hard for you. And you're able to let go of all of those difficulties, release all those burdens that you've been carrying. Now, the Ten of Wands can simply indicate for some of you that you're just working a lot. You're putting a lot of effort into something, and you need to take into consideration, is there any help you can get? Are you able to delegate some of the work? Or you need to kind of renegotiate that deal. It's like, okay, I'm working way more than I'm supposed to, than whatever is in my contract, so I need to earn more, right? That's kind of also the themes, the energies that I'm getting from these cards. And I think it's going to be your way, because you have this card and you have also the star as well. But also you're carrying a lot of burdens with the Ten of Wands, like something like, from the past, something that you need to kind of think about how to let go of. But also with the Ten of Wands, like, you're actually very close to achieving something. For example, you are, because she's carrying all of what she worked for, and she's very close to her home. That's right there. So that's a sign that you are very close to achieving something. You also have here the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is telling you to have faith. Have faith in yourself, have faith in the universe, that you're going to be able to achieve whatever you want, whatever your wish is, whatever your dream is. Right? Have faith that the universe is working on your behalf, like the star card was showing it to you. But also the Hierophant can be connected to learning, teaching. Maybe you are learning something new. But also traditions are very important aspect of this card. Maybe you are working for an organization that's very reputable, that has a long history behind them. But this is also a card of commitments. So maybe it can indicate a contract that's coming in that, again, you're kind of renegotiating something or negotiating a contract here that's going to come out really well for you. But also the Hierophant can, what is important here to show you the sign of blessing, right? His hand is in a blessing mode, blessing those two people, which is a sign that some kind of a blessing is coming to your way. The next card in your reading is the Temperance. The Temperance is a card of balance, healing. Right? You have here two cards that are indicating healing. Right? So there's some kind of a major healing happening in your soul level, in your work level, or anything that kind of hurt you or impacted you. But also with the Temperance, you have all the ingredients that you need to kind of create the success that you want. But it's very important for you to take one step at a time, and do not rush into anything that might be too good to be true, right? Because with the Temperance, it's very important to kind of take that golden middle road, right? And if you do that, you're actually going to be able to achieve something really good, because this is also a card of health, pleasures, and when you're able to kind of balance how much time you're spending with work and how much free time you have, and again also a sign of a great collaborative environment where you're kind of dealing with people that you enjoy being with. The next card that has a meaning for you is the Five of Pentacles. No, it's Five of Wands, sorry. The Five of Wands, because I was just kind of dealing with the message. The first message was training. So let's talk about training first. Because that was the first thing, and usually that's not the meaning that I discuss first. So the Five of Wands it can be a sign of training when you're learning something, right? And we talked about it with that Hierophant energy. So some of you might be in a new position where you're going to go through this training, or you're just kind of learning something new, and maybe that's why you need to renegotiate your contract, because something new is added to. Or now, because of this new education, you might be able to qualify for a higher pay grade as well. Those are kind of things that come in as well. But the Five of Wands is also a card of conflict and competition. So maybe there's a lot of kind of conflict that's exhausting you as well, because with the Five of Wands, the good thing that it's not like a hardcore conflict. It's kind of like more when you're kind of trying to see how far you're able to go with each other, or you might be just kind of seeing things from a different point of view, because you are just I don't know, maybe you are working for a different department, or you're just having a different background as well. But also competition can be significant. So maybe there's a lot of competition at your work or in the industry that you are in. So the next card in your reading is the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands kind of continues this a couple of themes. It continues the theme of protection, because this is also another card that can be connected to protection, being protected, but also continues the theme of competition and conflict as well. Because with this card, what's really happening, that outside parties are trying to attack you, or trying to get whatever is yours. Some of you might have to just, stand up for whatever your opinion is. Others, you might have to kind of get into the ring for something. But also, like, you might need to just fight for whatever is yours, right? And I kind of keep getting reminded of the renegotiating of the contract, that you might just have to fight for whatever is rightfully yours with these cards. Now let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading resonated with you, helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of buttons. I hope that you will push those like, subscribe, and hype buttons if it's available. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations. For example, that I'm healing, I'm recovering. You can also put in that my dreams will come true, and I'm protected, and I'm able to achieve whatever I want. So let's continue. The next card in your reading is the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is a card of choices. So maybe there are many opportunities here that are lining up for you. There are many choices that you have to make. And the challenge with the Seven of Cups that you have hard time making the decision because you simply don't know how these opportunities will turn out for you. So what this card is really telling you, try to think about what is the long-term goal that you're trying to achieve, and try to kind of sort or try to analyze these opportunities based on that, like how these opportunities will really get you to that long-term goal, that dream that you have here in the center that you want to achieve. Some of you might be kind of a little bit dreamy as well, so make sure that you are a little bit more realistic if that's the case. The next card in your reading is another card of healing and recovery. Like, I don't think there's any other card that indicates healing and recovery than the Temperance, the Star, and the Four of Swords. So, and also you have here another blessing coming in. So blessings are definitely on their way. So what's really important here that you went through some challenge, some difficulty. It's very clear from both the Star and from the Four of Swords. But now you're recovering, now you're healing, now you're able to get back to the normal things as well. Sometimes this card also can indicate that things are not necessarily moving fast, especially when you kind of look at these two cards. You definitely need to be patient. But the energies of the universe in the background is definitely working to deliver your wish. We also have here the Death card, which symbolizes a big change, which, you know, it's connected to that Ten of Wands. So something is major, is changing here for you. Or changed, like you might have already gone through when one chapter is ending and another one is opening, right? What's really important here that something is changing, something is naturally ending with that Death card. And some of you might be fighting it, right? And that's kind of the worst thing you can do, to be honest with you, because with the Death card, there are many ways you can approach the change. You can expect it, you can be excited, but the worst thing you can do is fight it, because this is something that if you keep fighting it, it's going to be harder for you to get on the other side. But really great is that, you know, you have here both the 13 and a 14. So I think probably I'm kind of getting it that you're accepting this change now more than before. Now we also have at the bottom of the deck the Justice card, which again kind of points to balance, harmony, harmonizing certain things, bringing things into balance, feelings, emotions, thoughts, money as well. But also this can be connected to a contract. So there might be a contract here that's your dream contract, or you have to renegotiate it as well with that new moon in Libra. Again, this is also a Libra card, so maybe Libra season is something that might be very important for you. But also with the Justice, there might be some kind of a legal process here where you can expect a fair and just decision. And also you can kind of expect, based on that new moon in Libra, that things are going to go your way if you're going through a legal process. And from this deck, we have here the Divine Couple, prosper with your partner, family business, love at work, share wealth, or work together well. So here's the thing. New romantic cycle begins. Again, it can be connected to partnerships, or maybe some of you might be having some romance at work, especially when you kind of look at it, or some kind of a new partnership is coming to life. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.